do I have anything special? I'm pretty sure this turn is with the artillery. Yeah. Cool. So we'll get to do that. Probably end up just looking at the chart. Oh, speaking of charts and stuff, there's an update on Wargaming Vault. I don't know. I think it was either it was 2 days ago or it was last month, but version 1.07 of the electronic rulebook. If you
Oh yeah, that's been out for a while actually. Or
1.07?
yeah,
Wow.
I've had 107 for a while since August 9th.
Huh. All right. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, I get notifications when they update that stuff, and I go pull it like right away.
Yeah, I feel like I used to get them, and now something happened. I don't anymore. Um, Charts. Let's go. Chapter C. Wait a minute. Why would they not have? Oh, that's gonna be like further down or something. Also, I learned yesterday through an article. Um, so I don't know why I've always like omitted this or like forgotten about it or whatever. But
Yeah.
so to lose, like if you look at the concealment loss chart,
Yeah.
um, it's I don't know why like it. I always glossed over this for some reason. It says LOS range from nearest good order or unbroken enemy ground unit.
Hmm.
Um, Good order doesn't include berserks, and either the article is completely wrong in that it's like unbroken counts, um, but they were basically saying like you even if you're like in open ground, berserk units would like never be able to
Well, what?
notice you.
So are berserk units considered broken then? Because
No,
it
they're
would seem.
considered good order, but that's what the article was saying was that like you
I'm
can get
really
adjacent units.
confused now because if they're not good order, they're still unbroken. So that would seem to imply, like, I don't understand. I got to be honest, I'm not entirely sure why,
Yeah,
what the
I know it's
distinction
like
is.
it's really weird.
Yeah.
It just fucks with you because you're like, how is it supposed to work then? Because like I can't imagine it just like a bunch of dudes just like running up to some berserk guys and just being fine. But
I
I don't
mean, I
know.
can see, like, if I'm trying to justify it, I can say, okay, yeah, they're so fixated on whatever their target is that they just don't pay attention to their flanks, and
Sure.
so like they're not really looking for other people. But yeah, I don't know. The way that's written, good order or unbroken, it's kind of like, aren't those this thing? I mean, what's an unbroken non good order unit?
Yeah.
Like, do you know an example?
Well, it's like if you're not good order, you'd have to be like a broken unit wouldn't be good order. So
Right.
that
So,
you
so I
could
mean,
run
like
up on
kind of
that.
op. They're broken, then they're not good order. They're not unbroken, so therefore they don't count.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like if you're a good order is an unbroken unit, right?
Hmm.
So that's included. So berserk units are not good order, but they are unbroken. So
Correct.
therefore they count. Um,
Like, let me see how they. I still got the thing somewhere here. Where's my?
and I gotta say, it really annoys the living crap out of me that the rules for concealment are basically go look at the chart. You know,
Yeah, the fact that
I
it's.
mean, there's
I
so many
mean,
words.
it is very complicated. There's some like quick and dirty rules for it for sure, but all right, where did they say? Oh, where is this? Because like there's an image that goes with it, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if it says like straight up. Because it says A12.1 does inform us that one or more dummy counters can be placed atop unit. We further learn that concealment loss in various ways as defined on the concealment game loss chart, while in the LOS of a good order only enemy ground unit. But it seems to me like the way that that's written, it would be like, however, concealment can be denied by being in the LOS of an unbroken enemy ground unit. Let me see actually if it's A12.1, because maybe the chart serves two purposes, but the rule is singular,
Yeah.
which would be even dumber.
Dumb, but ASL.
uh, no unit can be consumed more than once. Yada yada. Generally speaking, uh, concealment loss can occur due to an action performed while in the LOS of a good order enemy ground unit, whereas concealment counter gain can be denied while in the LOS of an unbroken enemy ground unit. Note the distinction. Good order for concealment loss, unbroken for denial of concealment gain. So, yes, Berserkers,
Wow.
a vehicle that has neither an inherent crew nor passengers nor riders is considered broken, quote unquote, for concealment gain loss purposes. Such a vehicle can neither force loss of concealment nor block a place of concealment.
Okay, well that makes a little bit more sense. That
Yeah, like I get vehicles not being able to because like you can't see everything in your unless you were like unbuttoned. But yeah,
oh, I get the kind of the distinction now. So good order causes loss because they're looking for it, but
yeah,
unbroken prevents gain because somebody could see you. So
correct.
that's kind of I think the logic there. Though it's like yes, let's take that eyelash hair and split that split that up.
All right. So with that segment of rules out of the way,
It's trivia for tonight.
yeah, I'm gonna forget it anyways. Um,
It's all right. I feel like we've forgotten so many rules at this point. It's like
oh yeah, for sure. Um, okay, well, I'm gonna go the six morale guy in R3 for my self rally. That is nothing. Self rally for the guys in S5. That is also nothing. I'm on a roll with 11s too. That's great. Uh, and then up in V0, I've got two squads, 8-0 or 8-1 leader, and he's a white commissar, so they don't apply DM, and he gets his -1.
um,
So top
actually,
bottom.
hold on. I want to say there is a rule about the white commissars.
Yeah, we said they don't get a +1 for morale for broken morale. I think.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, no, I knew there was some. It
Yeah,
wasn't they have to use their leadership DRM. Yeah, so
correct.
crappy white commissars are crappy no matter what.
Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah, fine.
that series of rules means the top guy is fine, the bottom guy is not and gets shot and dies. Uh, as they are eliminated, the leader then literally steals their LMG as a free action. Oh, I have to roll. I didn't roll 6. Um, this guy can't self rally, and then I will try to repair the gun. Oh, sick! I will take
Good
that.
job, man.
That is the one good thing that's gonna happen to me all day.
All right, I have one guy rally down here in my 8, and I think I have to show you the leader.
Yeah. All right,
Hopefully you can see that.
Commissar, shoot him, shoot him.
Does he have to reveal completely or just show you? You still have
I think it's a concealment loss action. I think. Let me see. Do I have LOS to you?
I don't think anybody's got LS on them. That's the well, maybe the guys up on the hills in the back. No, no.
I'm trying to
Is
think.
81 on it?
I
No, 81's
I
not on the
can't
hill.
think of a way. So I think what happens is you'll lose it, but at the you wouldn't even have concealment gain at the end of this turn. Uh, you
I'm
might
gonna
it might
check
just be a
LR.
reveal to prove it's real. Where's the chart? Where is that damn
Yeah, I
chart we
think,
were
I
talking
think
about?
the only one that can see it would be S7, and he's blocked by the building in
Yeah.
B7.
So if he's not an LOS of anybody, infantry, case F. If it becomes broken, reduced, wounded, is in a location successfully searched by the enemy, or a dummy in a building successfully mopped up. So yeah, you reveal that he's real and you can do it, and then he gets concealed.
Very concealed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's see. We will rally. I'm ignoring the DM, and he is a regular commissar, so he gets a +1. Yes.
To his broken morale, yeah.
All right. Yep. So his broken morale was 6. It is now 7,
Mm-hmm.
and I ignore that.
Ignore DM and you get a -1 for building.
Nope.
Actually, hold on. I should get. I should have gotten -1 for building too. I don't think my guy dies. Or did I roll a 6? I rolled a 7,
Oh, he
5.
shot. He doesn't rally, right? He's still broken.
Correct, correct. So he'll they degrade to the next level. So um, if he's a if he's a first line, he goes to conscripts. If he's conscripts, then he gets half squatted. Yeah, so he goes down to. Actually, you might have second line too. Just ELR him. It'll bring him down to the next lowest.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's conscript.
conscript. Sorry. Okay, so that is
All
it
right. We gotta break it.
for
Still.
rallies.
Oh. Can you undo that, please?
Yeah, there
Thank
you
you.
go.
You can have it.
So only thing left is your MMG if you want to repair it or attempt to repair it, I should say.
Nope. Of course not.
No dice. I'm just gonna do 120. There we go. That's better. Cool. So we'll take that off. We go into prep fire, and now I will call in artillery. So we're gonna do this the long way because I don't know if I've ever had the opportunity to explain this on stream. So I need to attempt to get radio contact. Thankfully, my observer is off board and at level 5. Radio contact is automatic for off-board non-aerial observers, which they are, so I don't have to roll for that. So then we get into our giant chart. It says, is radio contact established or maintained? Automatic, yes. Is a spotting round or a fire for effect 2 on board? Answers no. I do a chit draw. I believe...
You have to remove some shits, don't you?
Yeah, so I believe for this scenario it's an automatic success. So first chit draw is black. So essentially it's on an automatic success. And if you think it's cheap, the only reason they do this is because in the past, there are scenarios out there where you're supposed to get like a smoke as like your artillery to like generate a smoke screen and everything. And there have been scenarios where if you're just unlucky, which is usually the case, you will end up rolling a red, which means you don't get smoke, and it can completely destroy your chances at getting anything. So
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, so you got a black, so
is non NOBA, so naval off-board artillery, FFC on board? Answer is no. It says remove any spotting round or FFC. Excuse me, there aren't any, so I don't have to worry about it. And I get to place an artillery request. Now, I have two major options. And I can see one group a little bit better than the other, but I also don't like I do not like in any way, shape, or form your artillery pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an artillery request on Y5. So Y5 from here, even though it's level 5, so that shouldn't be an issue for sight. Does Observer have LOS to a location in AR Hex? Answer is yes. If there are enemy units in or adjacent to AR Hex, are all of them unknown to the Observer? No. Is artillery request in a pre-registered hex? I don't believe I have pre-registered hexes, so no. Place spotting round in AR or artillery request hex and make accuracy dice roll. So I need to flip this over to spotting round. Then I roll 1 die. It is not accurate. I have to recheck what a inaccurate artillery ends up being. And I'm pretty sure the SSR says it's halved anyways. So I don't have to worry too much about it. Direction accepted.
There is halved, yes. Right up.
Yeah, so accuracy needs to be 2 or less. Cool. So it wasn't accurate. So I roll 2 dice to determine distance and direction. So it's going to go. Color die roll indicates direction, and then other thing is distance. So it's 2.5 hexes.
Right up.
Where's my PDF? There.
Yeah, it's FR. Fractions round up. I'm looking at the SSR now.
Yeah. So 3. Go back to this. Accurate, no. Make extent, SR in place. And there it shall stay. Since I'm pretty sure I can't go any further than that. Alright. Can I link these two? Oh, sick. Cool. Alright, so that was that for artillery. Getting out of there. Okay. So let's see if I can get anything done with my artillery pieces again. He's shot there. You know what? Why not? S4 will shoot at X6. Continue that trend. Breaks the gun. That is my... That's, I think, my 4th 11? 3rd 11?
You've been rolling pretty.
Yeah, that's my 3rd 11 today. And 4 11s between the both of us in...
Stop now. Come back to Friday with random change there.
Yeah, like we have 9 rolls. Half of them have been 11. S3 will... I might as well just shoot at Y4. 6. It's a +3. So, no dice. I also have to take that off. I can move this back over. I also don't have rate of fire because, of course, that's on the right hex. 2-1 is off board. 2. Yeah, okay. Prep fire. Got a 6 of 2. Yeah, V1 will shoot X2 as a 6 up 2. Okay, I could have used that on a to hit shot, but so 6 cowers, none of them are conscripts, so they only cower once. So they go down to 4. It's a +2, so 4, 1 MC. Okay, I'll take that at least. S9 will... Oh, wait, I can't shoot at him. I don't have any targets with them. That sucks. That's an orchard. S7 will attempt to shoot at Y5. I'm pretty sure that's clear. Yeah.
Yep.
Range 6, so it's just 4 firepower up 2. Okay.
It's up 3.
Up 3, so 6 on 2, PTC, and rate of fire.
PTC has lost concealment.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were concealed, so it's halved for them, right?
Yeah.
So instead it'd be... Oh, it's still 6 on 2. Okay, yeah, never mind. Because it's...
So it's a pentest check again, right?
So it's sorry, I don't know why I wasn't thinking about it before. So it's pin-tash checks against the concealed guys, but on 4 firepower, 6 is a normal morale check, so it'd be a normal morale check against the crew.
No,
Sorry about that.
I'll use the
Sure.
in crew ELR.
No.
Okay.
S7 will shoot again, this time at W5 as again 4 up 2. And almost breaks the gun, no rate of fire. That guy's hosed. I don't like it, but I'm going to try it anyways. T1 will shoot at as a Z3. Okay, good. Line of sight is clear. It's a 2 firepower up 2. Breaks the MMG. Prepped. And U7 will shoot adjacent to V7. Oh, I think if I remember correctly, I don't get doubled. There's something about that. Point blank fire. Its target either adjacent or adjacent to and either within 1 level of or higher than its target. Okay, so yeah, it's still doubled. Cool. So it's 6 up 2. That's nothing. Or up 3. Still nothing though. And I think that's going to be it. So movement phase.
Yeah, another minefield attack. Exit that.
Yeah, if I exit it, yeah.
Okay.
So movement phase. The CX will drop off the guys who just shot.
The guys that are in the.
Yeah, I just want to... I'm keeping them on right now just so I don't forget or anything. W1, I'm going to have... they're going to lose CX, and then they're going to go up into XO. That is a 4 movement factor move.
Because it's considered, what, uphill and doubled? So
Yeah.
doubled.
Yeah. That's why I can't go into X1. Or at least I'd have to CX to get out, but I just lost CX, so.
These guys will unconceal. It's going to be 6.
6 down 1.
No, 1.
Okay, I'll take it. The second unit will make the same move, also for 4.
This unit will unconceal and we'll fire on them. So
Okay.
that's going to be
4 flat.
flat. Yeah. Pretty sure that's
No. Everybody in this stack is going to run for their lives. They will hop into W1, and that is an automatic CX.
Okay.
U2 will assault move to U1.
Mm-hmm.
V9 stack will lose CX. 1 unit will go into W9 for 4, non-assault move.
Okay.
Okay. The squad with the LMG will go into V8, also for 4 movement factors.
The 37mm will open up.
All right.
So let's see. That is going to be up 1, I believe.
+2 for building. -1 for non-assault movement. -1 for range. So I think it's just 8 flat. I'm trying to think if there's any other modifiers, but
Is it 8 flat or 4 flat? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. The 2 hit is, yeah. So that's a miss.
just miss acquisition. And then the last squad, or if no other shots, yeah.
Sorry, I just want to get my linkages going here.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, go ahead.
If no other shots against them, the last squad in V9 goes to W9.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? They don't have concealment. Also, sorry.
Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna chance it because I have to. U9, the entire stack will lose their CX. And 1 unit will assault move into U8. It's just 2 to get up there.
Yeah, no, you're all right.
Cool.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. Let me back that up.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll fire at you.
Okay.
I think I know where you're going with that. So yeah, it's going to be 8 have 4.
4 flat.
4 flat. 7 on 4 is pin test check.
Pintas 8, so pins. Alright. Well, the guy with the LMG. Sorry, I have to unconceal him. There you go. It goes into V8 from U9 for 4.
Okay.
Hmm. Uh, well, I might as well risk it. U9, last concealed guy will assault move to U8. We'll take an automatic two. Actually, is it two or is it halved for? I don't think I've ever run a concealed guy into residual. Hmm. Oops. Where is residual concealment? Once placed, residual firepower is never halved or reduced for any reason, including dashing or concealed targets. Cool. So you get a free 2 firepower shot on them.
7 on 2. Oh. Oh.
Almost. So if you want to take a shot with your actual unit now, be my guess.
Yes, I would like to do that. Did they assault move?
Yes. So it's halved twice. Because concealed and final or subsequent.
So it's going to be another 2 firepower shot.
Yep. No modifiers. Cowers to 1. 4-on-1 NMC. That sucks. NMC. Thank God. Passes. Alright. Over in the bottom, the leader and 2 squads will go to V10 for 2.
Okay.
And then W10 for 6 total, and they're forced to all go CX.
Uh-huh.
The squad in, or unit in U10 will go to V9, has to go CX. I don't think anybody can see him.
Yeah, they're behind the building.
And then T9 will assault move to U10. He can help them out. Yeah, I think I have to do that no matter what. S9 will, along with the crew and the MMG, will all go into T8 and CX as a result.
Okay.
I think that's it for everybody. Defensive fire.
Ah, lovely. These guys will all fire group on V8.
So the 447 with the LMG and the 447 in X7?
Yes, so it's going to be 10 up 2, I believe.
Against V8, yeah.
We do have a leader.
So 8 on 10. Normal morale check. Morale check, morale check. Pin and a break. Hmm.
Hmm.
Just I'm thinking. I was thinking about something. I'll say it in the next phase when it's appropriate. Never really thought about it that way.
The MMG in Z6 will fire at the broken 37 up there.
Okay.
Make sure I can do that. If I just roll to see whether I break
I'm
the gun.
pretty sure you did it last time.
Yeah, I
So,
did too. Yeah, oh, that's right. This is the one that just barely misses the
yeah.
W5 pixel.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, there it goes. Thank you very much. So it is going to be a 4 up 2,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Yeah, 4 up 2. Nice.
Sniper.
So 5 on 4 is a 1 MC.
1 MC pins. I'll take it. And then sniper does not activate.
I will repeat the fire on them. So that's going to be a 9. That's nothing. But I still have rate. So we'll try it again, pushing my luck.
Yeah, really pushing it.
And machine guns, they break all the time. I'm so used to it, I don't even think about it at this point. I just get to assume they're gonna, if they work, yay. If not, oh well.
Yeah, it's like
Uh,
they're all gonna break anyway, so you might as well shoot and break them sooner rather than later.
yeah. Let's see. Uh, hmm. Gonna lose that acquisition, and I will simply rotate this gun in this fire phase. Dink. You poor bastards are broken. Anybody else? I don't think I have anybody else that I really care to fire again. Yep. Okay. Yep. Over to you.
All right. So my master plan that I should have thought about and didn't is shooting this guy individually. I mean, it's nice to put 6 firepower and potentially get something out of it. Um, but since I was moving into these locations anyways, I should have marked him as um, man, why am I even forgetting it? Opportunity fire.
Right.
Basically, what that means is they don't apply the halved firepower in the advanced fire phase.
Gotcha. Yep.
So that being said, there will be a nice little chain of fire groups. I believe they should all be able to see. So that is going to be 1.5. So 4.5 from U8. It is going to be an extra 2.5 from V8. So 7. And then, so it's a 10 firepower up 2 shot. And 9 on 10 is a PTC. Right? That might be important. And for shits and giggles, X0 will shoot at Z2. It's going to be a 3 firepower shot up 2. Nope. I don't think anybody else can shoot. So, route phase. Alright. Fire defensive.
I don't think you have anybody that needs to route, do you?
Yes. So, V8 needs to route.
Oh, right.
Sadly, I don't believe they can route towards W9 because W9 is essentially closer to Y8, which are known units.
Mm-hmm.
So my only options would be back across the river and I can't get there the entire way, so they will just go to U9 and stop.
Okay. But
Yep.
all right. The crew and Y5 is going to stay where they are. I'm pretty sure they're in a fortified building. They don't have to. They're not
Yeah.
adjacent. They don't have to go anywhere. Going up is doubled, right?
Correct. It's double whatever the terrain is. So in a building, it's 4.
I don't think they can go anywhere because X3 is seen. Like they don't have to go anywhere, but if I wanted to get them out, I think Y3, you guys up in Z0 have, or excuse me, X0 have less to that.
So I don't think any of my guys have. Uh, like, I don't think your guys know about anybody other than maybe S7. If S7 can see them, then they can't route to X3. They can technically route through Y3, even Y2, technically. The only problem is that going Y2 or Y3 is would be interdiction.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So they're interdiction. Can S3 see them? Because he's up a level. Well, no, the building's going to block that. Yeah, I don't know if the wall is in between W4 and X3 is going to block them.
Between W4 and X3. Well, from higher location, I don't believe so. Because walls are half height and cemeteries are also half height obstacles.
Yeah. No, that's what
Or
I mean. So
hindrances,
yes,
actually. It's weird.
um, well, if I have a hindrance, then there's no interdiction, right?
Correct. But the issue would then be is just that if your guy can see a unit at a higher level in this area, they can't
Yeah,
route towards there. So
he's gonna
that's
have to stay where he is because he can't really route. The only place he could route would be in W3, but that's closer. So yeah, he's got to stay where he is, at least for right now.
uh,
He's not adjacent to anybody. He's in a building.
like he doesn't have to route, but I think technically he could route in like up to the hill if you wanted to. I think it's the
He'd be immediately suffer anywhere I would go. I would be suffering interdiction, right?
X3. I don't believe so, because you get a so there's a difference between you can't route there because it would be closer to an enemy and routing there and being interdicted, right? X3 provides at least the wall. So there's a plus modifier. Immediately, I can't claim they're not interdicted. That's the difference.
Yeah, I can't see the guy down in U7 because he's ground level. He's not good order. Yeah, but it's closer to that MMG, so yeah, he's pretty much got to stay where he is, unless I want to get interdicted through Y3 or whatever, which I don't. So, yep, okay. That was nice knowing you, dude. Okay, yeah, he's gonna stay put.
So that's
That's
good.
it.
Are you on? Are you still on LOS tool?
No, why?
Huh. You want to try it? Just like toggle it and do it because it's locked out for me for no reason.
I just did. Can you do it?
Nope.
Here, let me do something. I'm just gonna draw.
I think sometimes.
Yeah, it's locked out. Let me resync.
Strange. All right. Whatever. Hopefully we won't have to use it.
See if you can do it now.
Nope.
I can do it. Like it lets me draw the lines and everything. So,
Yeah. Weird. Um, Because the only other thing I can think of, maybe try silent LOS. That's really weird that that would be locked out. Well, there we go. Now I can do it.
Okay.
Cool.
That was odd.
Yeah, I don't pretend to understand LOS draw tool. So that's it for routes. Advances.
Come on in. You know you want to.
I mean, there's one thing I want to do because it's silly, but it's also too silly for me to really consider. So uh, I'm gonna skip on that. Um, I do have to check to see if advance phase. Is there anything about? Oops. Okay, no, that should be fine. Well, those guys will take a mine attack, which would suck. Those guys are pinned, which also sucks. Okay, well, X0, both squads will go to X1.
Mm-hmm.
I will attempt. That's a bad idea, but W1 to X0, since it's 4, but they're it's a leader, so it's technically 6.
They picked conscripts.
Yes, but the conscripts would be 5, so they can still go up.
Okay.
Both squads in V1 will go to W1, get CX'd. U1 will go to V0. I need that guy to stay there. Squad on the bottom with the leader, W10, goes to X10.
Okay.
Stack in U10 goes down into V9. They'll also go CX. One squad in W9 is going to go to X9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to do this. It sucks. U8, one squad will go into the building in V7.
Mm-hmm.
And despite all my best attempts at trying to find a way out of it, U7 will also advance, or attempt to advance into V7.
All right. My fields don't have any mods, I think, right?
Correct. It should just be a flat, whatever their power is.
So that is a 6-on-6.
1 MC.
A 1 MC.
And they break.
And they're that's the fun part. When they route, they're gonna if they route away well actually any way they route, they're gonna get another attack.
Yeah.
Fun. All right. Well, that's 6 points well spent, I think.
Yeah, it bugs me because I thought there was a rule somewhere that allowed you to do like a spend all of your movement factors to get out of it without suffering from an attack, but I think it's just if a vehicle goes into it and creates a trail. I don't think there's any other way. Alright, I don't think I have anybody else capable of advances. CC phase. So we got the one guy in V7. There's going to be an ambush attempt. 4, so probably not for me. Nope. Unless there's...
Is hand-to-hand an effect?
I believe so, yes. Let's see.
Yes, it is.
Hand-to-hand is an effect. CC chart. What am I looking at here?
I think we're both attacking on the 1 to 2. Because I defend at full firepower, so I'm defending at a 4.
Yeah. 6. Do I feel confident in being able to get a 6 versus you? No. But
Well,
yeah, let's just go with it. Whatever. Let's hand to hand this. So need a 6 or less, or a 6. Actually, you know what? I've never actually bothered checking because I don't think it's true. But does hand to hand, is it an elimination on an equal? I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure hand to hand does not change that.
yeah, that would not surprise me. But
And while I'm looking at that, where is it? It's not footnotes. It's whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna roll my attack. 9, of course.
oh,
Thank Christ.
dang it!
Hand to hand.
Well, you'll be able to roll some more units in there next turn, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see. Probably won't, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
yeah.
I have to survive whatever defensive fire you do, so. Pins come off. And yeah.
I cannot self-rally adjacent units if I remember correctly, yeah.
No, you can.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing in self-rally that limits that one. Self-rally.
Then we will use our self-rally on X2. Just going to announce that. I'll start off with the squad, or excuse me, the crew on Y5. We do not. They lose theirs. Actually, they broke, so that's okay. My self-rally on X2 fails.
They just
They lose
keep the
DM, but they're
units.
going to gain it again because they're adjacent, so I'm just going to leave it on if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
The unit in Y8 fails to rally and is casualty reduced. They almost ELR'd again. Let's see, I don't think there's any other rally actions I need to do, but I have a bunch of broken shit, so let's see. We'll start up in Z2.
Okay.
No. Then the medium machine gun in X6. No. Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, over to you.
Alright, let's just go top to bottom. Try to repair T1. Nope. Try to repair S4. Oh my god. I can at least repair that gun and then break it. Gonna self rally S5. Absolutely not. Oops. Not what I want to do. Break. U7 will lose DM, then regain it.
We're not in order, remember?
But that's no DM is just if you're adjacent to a known armed enemy unit.
Oh, right, that's right. It's the goofy one.
Yeah. U9 will lose their DM, so I'm just gonna take that off. And then T8, I will attempt to rally the guy in the stream. So the leader modifier applies, no DM or anything because Commissar. Oh my god, just barely. That is a revived half squad. and they weren't CX.
Uh-huh.
Not that that's gonna matter.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Oh,
Excuse me.
oh, no weather change.
Damn.
Sorry.
Could have really used Gus right about now
Yeah.
for all the fire and smoke.
Just a momentary break. I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, let's see if he ever chooses to play with lightning strikes. That'd be cool. I think I can even wave.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Oh. Who do I want? We'll start with 37 millimeter and X7. They will fire at V8.
Okay.
So it is going to be.
Need a.
One.
It's a down one overall. Or.
That's a hit.
Wait. Yeah, it'll be a hit anyways, but. Yeah, it's like a. Need an 8, I think.
So if I need an 8, is that a critical?
Less than half of final, yeah. So it should be an 8 firepower down 2 shot.
Isn't it just 8 firepower and then it's just a flat roll?
No, because you reverse the effects of TM.
Right, yeah, because the critical hit, you revert it. Okay. Yeah. Oof. So that's going to be 8 on 1, or 1 on 8, I guess. 2 KA.
I fucking wish someday I can get critical hits. That is a double sand, so sand 1, sand 2, cool. I don't think I've activated my sniper in the last like 3 scenarios.
So here's a dumb question. I think I lose my acquisition because the dude died.
You get your the act continues on V8.
And goes up to 2, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Right,
so if anybody else moves in there, you get the automatic -2.
Base them next round if that doesn't break.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, X7 and Y8 will fire group at X9. So I believe that's going to be 10 up to leader directed.
Okay.
Because it's an elite squad with a LMG and a leader. So
yep.
10 up to. So 9 on 10 is a pin test check.
PTC. Oops. I'll take that off my record so it doesn't mess my stats, my good stats. Pinned.
Man. But what are we going to do?
Hey, I can't fire back as effectively. That's important.
Yep. No, no.
That's a 4.5 firepower instead of 6 against somebody.
Yeah. Oh, who else? Jim Cruz. I don't know if we can define their attitude yet. All right, the artillery in Y4 will fire at S3.
Okay.
So it is going to be.
It's a +2 shot.
Yep. That's a barely a miss.
I'll take it. Get me nervous with all these crit rolls.
Get our pack back. Sorry, I'm thinking here.
Yeah, no worries.
The medium machine gun in Z6 will fire at S4.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4 up 2.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I don't break it. Oh, just a plethora of choices here. Z2 and Z3 will fire group against the unit in the units in X1
Okay.
with leader direction. So that is going to be an 8 up 1.
8 up 2. The leader can't modify it if it's 2 different hexes.
8 up 2. So that's 5, 7 on 8, which is a 1 MC.
Break and pin.
Movement phase.
Uh-oh.
Everything cool?
Yeah, no, I'm just sorry, I was trying to be funny. You've got like one guy that could want to move, and that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, that was silly of me. Sorry, I'm having a momentary brain lock here.
That happens.
Yeah, no, I think we're okay. Probably not going to work out well, but you know, let's fire.
Alright. Um. X0 will shoot at Z2. That is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 6 up 2. 8 on 6. Pretty sure it's her PTC, whatever. Here's pin. Cool, I guess. Oh. I forget if I have to do that first. I don't think so. Either way, not the biggest deal.
Or your off-board artillery? No.
That is correct. So, contact is maintained. Is spotting round or FFE2 on board? Yes. So go to spotting round or FF2 call. Where is my...
So we're on...
Here's just page B. Or B, whatever. So, does Observer have LOS to blast height? That is a definite yes, because it's at the top of the hill. Do I wish to move / correct the spotting round? Yes. And then, do I want to convert the spotting round to FFE1 after correction, or just correct the spotting round? Excuse me. I will also convert it, so...
Okay.
Now it's out loud, blah blah. Place AR within 18 hexes of the SR hex, not in SR hex. So you can't place a spotting round where the spotting round is. So, I will move it to Y7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are enemy units in or adjacent to X. Are all of them unknown to the observer? No. Place a SR in AR hex and make accuracy die roll. It is not accurate. Make direction extent of error. Maximum extent of error equals distance of correction divided by 3. So 5. So maximum can be 2. Direction 5, 1, 2, 3. Can't be more than or it has to be max 2. So now it gets converted. Where? Does LOS, does Observer have LOS at the base level of spotting round? I don't think that matters.
Do we want to check the LOS there? Because you might be behind the... there is that little ridge kind of running in front of that. So I don't know if it's going to be high enough to overcome the shadow.
It's not a spotting round. At this point, it just it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So just immediately converts. So convert to fire for effect 1 and action it. So it is a 76mm gun, which means that it is 14 firepower. So 14 firepower on all adjacent hexes as well as its own. I typically start at 1, go all the way to 6, and then the hex itself. So okay. W7 has nothing in it that can be affected, but still going to roll it just in case you have hidden units or anything that could potentially be there, or I guess minefield attacks and whatever. So that is I think a flat 9 on 14. So NMC if anything's there. If not, X7 will be so that is a +2 automatically, so it's 10. There's a +1, I believe, for higher elevation than the ground level. Okay. So we're looking at a 11 on 14. So it's a miss. X8, in case there's anything there. No, it can't generate a sand, thankfully. Then my own units. Well, at least it's a 12 there, so I don't have to worry about it. I think there's a -1. Or no, wait, I think that's morale check, so it doesn't matter. It's not a KIA, so it doesn't crumble the building or anything. W8, or sorry, V8.
You don't
Uh,
need to roll because you had units there, so I can't have hidden units.
no, but I have to roll in case it rubbles the building.
Oh,
Because my guys could survive a morale check or whatever, but if I get something to rubble the building, then
we check for the rumbling of the building first or second.
you check to see if I guess it really depends on like what's inside. Like if you got a 2 on a 16 and the guy inside's gonna die anyways because it's 2 KIA. But you would still roll for rubble afterwards because you can have falling debris and falling rubble.
Yeah,
And falling rubble could, like, you could have rubble that falls from W9 into V9, kills everybody in V9. So it gets kind of wild. V7, 6. There's a +3 because of the higher elevation.
so 9 on 14 is normal morale.
Normal morale. Pins me.
Breaks me.
Alright. You'll still get the routes, so at least there's that. Oh shit, I also have to do that other thing. Okay, and then lastly, its own hex. No, well, unless there's something hidden there. No, no action there. And then, uh, I'm gonna use this, because it's cool. If I label it, does it say... It's 6. Yeah, okay. So the other thing that I think always forget uh, is that FFE is continual. So moving through those hexes is like it's almost the same as getting hit by a minefield. So you're rolling for 6 residual.
Gotcha.
I'll double check
And that's
later.
going to expand to FFE2, so it'll be a 2 hex radius next turn.
No, it stays the same. FFE2 is just the second stage, so you get another attack, and then you can convert it back to spotting round if you have the opportunity, you can do it again, just somewhere else.
Because, I mean, it says convert to FFE1, resolve, and replace with FFE2.
Yeah. So so
I mean,
this
it doesn't seem like there's an option there. That's what I'm saying. So, okay. Okay.
converted. Defensive for rest of stuff. Okay, what else do I want to shoot with? Yeah, I think next time if I have guys that could potentially be close, I will. What's the word? I will choose to shoot them first, so I don't potentially bomb my own guys.
So, this is probably a dumb question, but that's your shoot for the off-board artillery until you decide to stop it and respot and do all that other stuff. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it'll.
artillery.
Yeah. So I'll get FFE to attack. They'll resolve again on that same spot as an automatic thing, if I remember correctly. And then I get to choose whether I continue the fire mission or if I convert it to go somewhere else. All right. Well, W9 and X9 will shoot at Y8. So it's gonna be a 4.5 up 2. I don't think that's gonna do anything. 4.5.
6, 8 on
8 on 4.5. Yeah, miss, but I'll DM your guy for what little that'll do. These guys can't do anything. That's not worthwhile. S7 will shoot at W5 as a 2 up 2. All right. My luck is going great. That broke and I repaired it. Do I want to shoot this guy? Probably not. No. S4 is going to shoot at Y4. Should just be a straight shot. Yeah. Just a straight shot. So that's a +3. And so no crit. But it is a hit, so I'll take it. It's a 4 firepower shot. 5 on 4. 1 MC. Alright. I have rate of fire. I do have acquisition there, but
Access sand yours now, and same as mine, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Whose sand is what?
Your allied, I'm Axis. Mine's a 3. Yours, your
yeah,
sand's a 4.
That wasn't. That was. All right. You gonna fire it again, or you switch?
I'm gonna fire again, but I have a different target. I'm gonna see if I can. S4 to Z2. Alright. I will take that. So he'll get acquisition afterwards, or potentially anyways, but 6 up to 8. So it's a hit. 4 firepower. That's a dud. And no rate. S3, on the other hand, will shoot at Y4. +3, that's a hit because of, well, normal, but also because of acquisition.
Yeah.
4 firepower shot. So 4 on 4, 1 MC, and your sniper.
Do I need to roll for the other guy?
Yes, because if he breaks again, he'll casualty reduce. Alright, that's one of the major blocking points. That's good. And sniper. Right. 2 hit was a 4, so no rate. No other shots possible. Advanced fireface.
76s have gun shields.
No, because they're artillery pieces. I'm pretty sure. Gun shield. Gun shield. Anti-tank and infantry guns have them. I thought there was something else about if they were. Nope, apparently not. So all 18 infantry guns.
Let's see. So, yeah, I have no advanced fire.
Okay. Route phase is going to be very interesting.
This guy around here.
Oh, can you see that? Probably.
Can I see who?
I'm just thinking for V7 because oh wait, you'll have to do withdraw from melee. Never mind. I was thinking routing, but since we're in a melee, I don't think it counts. We have to wait.
I'm fairly sure X2 surrenders.
I honestly don't know if they do. Also, sorry, I gotta take out these because that's gonna be crazy. Residual, no residual, cool. So the question is can he see this guy? No. Can he see S4? No. Can he see S5? No. There's nobody in S5. Anyways, I guess can't see S7 because the woods. Can't see U7. Obviously, can't see there. Yeah, I think you're good to route into X3. Now, once you're in X3, then you have to route. I don't believe you can route to X4 because regardless of me not being able to see X4, it's still closer. So you could route to X3 and then into Y4 for 6.
Yeah, that's what I have to stop there.
Yeah.
All right, so they're gonna do that.
Uh,
These guys over here will route and take the officer with them. So I think I can do that.
yeah. Yeah. You can either decide if you really want to voluntarily break the leader, right? You want to. That's something you want to do.
No, I don't really care to do that. They will route to Y7. Sorry, so the FV, is that going to expand another hex or no? I'm sorry, I'm
No, I want it. It doesn't expand an extra hex.
Okay. All right. Yeah, then they will go to Y7. The guy in V7, I think, has to withdraw. He just kind of stays where he is and is basically effed.
Yeah.
Don't think anybody else has to go anywhere, so I think I think that's it for me.
Yeah. My guy. I don't like this, but I might as well. X1 will go to X0. U7 doesn't have to route because the only guy adjacent to him is broken. And I think that's it. Yeah. Advanced phase.
Advanced phase.
Yeah, so like a good example of how FFE and the residual portion of it can be fucky is that if you advanced X6 to X7, you would take the 6 firepower attack because you're going from, even though they're two buildings, you're going from a 3 TEM to a 2 TEM. Anytime you go lower in protection, you take the artillery.
All right.
So something that I keep in mind.
4-7 is going to hop out.
Okay.
Advance there. Anybody else that I want to advance? Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay. Close combat. All right. So we are in hand to hand. I am attempting to withdraw.
Yeah.
You get a -2.
Yeah, I'll get a -2 to my attack. But since you're going first, that's really what's
You get a
gonna.
-4 to
This...
your attack.
Oh, because you're withdrawing and broken.
Yeah, unless they're in
Oh
stat.
Yeah.
It's A11, 2, and A.
Attention to do so. Actually, any infantry unit engaged in melee which is not currently pinned may attempt. Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking of something else. Attacker first at the start of CC prior to both sides' declaration of CC attacks in that location. Withdrawing units may not make CC attacks. Yeah. DRM is further modified by +1 for every. Okay, that doesn't apply.
A11, 16. Oh,
Okay, any withdrawing unit which is not eliminated, reduced, captured in the CC phase successfully withdraws, and if previously concealed, retains that concealment provided it withdraws into a non-open ground location. So, essentially, if I
he's
attempt,
he's dead one way or the other.
if I attempt to capture you,
11, 16. Well, you already declared hand to hand, so I don't think you can.
oh, you know what? That's true.
Broken unit may be attacked and is subject to -2 DRM to the CC. Broken units may never attack, but still defend with their full unbroken side FP. Broken infantry and melee may not route during the route phase, but must attempt to withdraw from melee unless disrupted regarding prisoners.
Yeah.
Any non-guard broken unit unable to withdraw from melee is eliminated at the end of that CC phase for failure to route.
Yeah, so essentially, you roll to see if you get out, right? Or is it? Or am I thinking of I just roll to see if I attack you?
I can't attack.
Yeah,
So you have a -4, I believe,
yeah. It's
because you get the -2 from withdrawal, and then a further -2 for broken.
right,
So
and
you
it's
get
CC, so it's a 6 already. So,
yeah.
all right.
So yeah, you killed me.
Actually, I'm halved, so that's 1.5 to 4, which would be 1 to 4 anyways. Okay, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I rolled. I with an 8, I roll 4, so it's 1 under. Anyways,
yeah. Well, that was sucky.
can you imagine though if I'd messed that up on a pin? And it's like, okay, where do you route? Then that'd be the next question. Uh, hey, that's your first dead guy. Compared to mine, you're doing well.
No, not really, because I haven't actually hit anybody. So I don't have that many guys to die. That's the that's the key there. Um,
Well, I won't be able to. Actually, I forget how long that lasts. Actually, I have to double check that. Flip. Okay, so I think this is
uh,
also the start of some other stuff.
yeah, there's some like reinforcements and shit that come in on this turn. I think you have to announce. Let's see.
Correct. So whites
Uh,
make a reinforcement dice. Oh, actually, I'll do weather first. Uh, damn. Do we have wind generation? It's not going to do anything, but do we have wind? Wind change.
is that a wind change or weather change?
Yeah, it's a wind change. So I rolled a 2. I now need to roll. Oh my. A change of wind force beneath no wind or above heavy winds is treated as a change to mild breeze instead. Cool, we have wind. Flip, mild breeze. I don't think it's going to do anything anyways, but
Carrying the stench of of death further into the village. Uh, I don't think we care. Yeah, to roll the wind direction. Yeah,
I think it's just I think it's random
yeah. I
anyways.
know I random. So one to the top and rotated like the snipers. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, going north. There we go. Do you mind if we call it here? Just after you roll do your reinforcements, whatever.
Sure, yeah, yeah. So dice roll is a 4, which I think is exactly what I needed. Yeah,
All reinforcements enter on either the east or the west edge.
cool. And only the Mongolian OB may enter uh, turn 4 on any one end edge of the white player's choice. If Mongolians enter on turn 4, all white Russians and their sport weapons scheduled to enter are eliminated.
No,
So,
that's good. So you get all your reinforcements on this turn. So
yeah, I
that
was.
Mongolian. Oh,
Every time I read that, I'm like, oh god, why would you want to, like, enter anybody on turn. Like, why would you keep people back and then forcefully eliminate them? Like, I don't get it.
yeah, no, everybody comes in this turn. So yeah, you get a bunch of dudes that are going to come in, and this is where I get effed. Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So,
I think. Wait a sec. Okay. Yeah, you have to set up, and then I declare.
yeah. Um, the guys are Mongolians, so there is that. Uh, there, there, and there. I'm pretty sure I have nothing else to add or declare. Yeah, I think that's it.
Um. What white Russians are reinforcements?
So, I think it's SSR. It's not 4, it's 5. So during setup, the whites may add
Whoa,
8
whoa.
or less CVP and 2 support weapons from their at start OB to their reinforcements. The whites may receive a recon dice, blah blah blah. So essentially, you would add like 4 squads or whatever. But if you don't, if you roll a 5 or a 6,
They
like
die. Yeah.
yeah,
They're
like it's
okay. So you have set up your reinforcements, yeah?
correct.
Okay. I did not choose the option for extra points, so
Didn't.
game turn is one less. So I believe it started at 7, so it is now 6.
So we are at 6.
So game turn 6 is the end.
So I'm just trying to think, see if there's any other modifiers here. Stream, blah blah. Snare starts out being 7 game turns. That can be shortened or lengthened per SS4 5.
So SSR4, I did not choose that, so it is not increased by that half game turn. You
Correct.
did choose the recon die roll, so that drops it by 1 full game turn.
Correct.
So it is at 6. It ends on turn 6.
Alright, let me just make sure I put. Where's my. There we go. So just do this. And we'll. Oops. You can't.
So I don't know, does that mean that we go through the entirety of turn 6, or it ends on turn game?
Entirety of turn 6, yeah. Because the scenario card is just showing for half turns.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, so it's a little bit shorter than otherwise, but I think you have enough time to get in there. We'll see.
We'll see. Hopefully, if my Mongolians can get to where I want them fast enough, I think I should be fine. But
This is gonna come down to like 2 dudes.
probably. It's gonna be very interesting to see if I can make the early game end.
The turn 5 end. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to admit the guys on the northern part make it, or I guess western part technically. Uh, if it wasn't for guys in Z2, I'd probably choose that edge to go up, just because I feel I can get to CC2 without any issue, and then get to the high ground, and just kind of sandwich that way. But that's about it. Also, so I don't forget, I have to conceal my guys. It's probably what I should have done before, but whatever.
I didn't really look at them, so it's
Well, hopefully for you, you forget.
yeah, no, I'm sure I will.
And log file and save.
All right, cool, man. I will see you on Friday then.
Sounds good.
All right. See you then.
Have a good one.
Yep, you too, man.
And if yeah, uh, whoever set the line of sight tool to default red is bad should have been thrown into a pit for bad UI design. I should never do red for good. That's not how that works. That gripe aside, though, as always, thanks for watching. This one's turning out to be interesting. I still have a lot of troops, or at least I like to think I have a lot of troops, but I'm losing support weapons either through casualty reduction or just malfunctioning them every 2 seconds, which has been annoying. This artillery being where it is sucks, and I wish it wasn't the case. Especially since I'm basically going to be rolling against this infantry gun again, but also against my squad in W9 and my squad in V7, so that's a pain in the ass. Um, I'm really happy I broke Y4 because I was not expecting to do anything against these two fortified building positions. And now that that's the case, I should be able to do something with these infantry guns. Either breaking Z2 would be great. I don't think that's going to happen. Um, but breaking Z2 and Y5 are basically priorities now. The artillery piece is not effective, so there's that. I'm going to be throwing this crew. Uh, I might just have them CX and get to R4. Then I can set them, throw them into S5 and grab the MMG there. I'm going to try to rally the R3 guys because that's a squad. And then essentially just throw them into the furnace and try to get them to V5. These guys might be fake. These guys might be fake. If I think W5 is fake because they didn't do anything at the start. I'm ready to see that essentially being thrown in my face. I think DD4 is a bluff. I don't really see why you'd have real guys that far back. And then again, that also depends on if he purchased. Can he? He can't even purchase concealment. Oh no, he can. Okay, yeah. So one concealment counter is half a point. So I'm gonna assume that he only got 4 points out of it. If I want to be a dork, I can calculate all the points that stuff would cost. So if they start with 44 and there's a minimum of 4 fortified buildings, that's 16. Minefield is another 6 for 20. Fanatic? Did he Fanatic? No. Oh, I did Battle Harden. Yeah, I did Battle Harden one unit, one crew. So 24. There's another 20 points there. I could see 4 being spent on concealment counters, and then I don't know. There's probably a couple other Battle Harden units that I'm not gonna. I'm not that anal as to check literally everybody and what their level is and whatnot. Um, so all that to say that it's gonna be interesting, and I hope to see people back for Friday. Take care.